integer. Roman integers are represented by several symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. These are the symbols and their values in R. So, for example, 2 is I, and 12 is XII, which is X plus II. The number 27 is written as XXVI, which is XX plus V plus II. The usually were written from the smallest to from the left to the right. But the number 4 numeral isn't III, but it is written as IV, because the 1 is subtracted from the 5, making it 4 IV. So the same principle applies to the number 9, which is written as IV. These are the 6 instances, or these instances. So here are the inputs: I. This is I plus I plus I, and then you get 3 V LV III. This is the output. So you just add these numbers up. No subtraction needed. These two were added because they're all equal in this one. The values before each other have either been larger than the next value or equal to. In this case, this one is a mixture of larger and smaller values, so some will be some need to be added and subtracted. Over here, since C is less than M, it will need to be subtracted. So let's get into it. Let's make our dictionary, which will involve copy and pasting, or we will call it forming integer. We copy and paste these to do it quickly. Indent. So now let me separate them. The comma. How much more now? What? Let's make them character values. Colon. So this is our dictionary. Doesn't look too nice, but that's good enough. I'll just leave it like this. Still works. Looks better now, a little bit. Okay, so now let's make our output, because variable initialize output variable initialize output. Initialize output. Give it a 0, and now let's make our for loop to go to the S. Where is it again? It says the input is S. Yes, over here. Okay, so let's let's also establish show output return output. So now let's do our iteration to the iteration through s. String. Okay. So now let's make our for loop for I in the range of the length of s. Let's make our condition. So I'll make a multi-line comment to explain what we need to do. So addition, subtraction. So if I is less than I plus 1, that's when we need to subtract. So it says it over here. Number 4 is really nice, IV. Addition is if I is more than I plus 1. So the next value if it's more than that, and also if it's equal to, so like in this case, so less than or more than or equal to I plus 1 are shown over here. Where is it again? So now let's get into the code. So what? How are we gonna do? Let's make our condition. If I, let's make our if I is less than, if I plus 1 is more greater than the length of s, which is, so for example, if we're over here, we're like in the index of 0, 1, 2, 2, so we 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2. So it can't be more than the length. So if it's over this, if it's over the length, that's why we put an I. If it's over the length, then we can have we can have it has to be less than if it's less than if it's less than the length, that's the only time that it and it has to be less than the length for us to be able to add or subtract. So and I'll copy and paste this over here and the room. So the value of s, the string value, the character value is So what we have here, this is going to be our subtraction. So if it's less than this, if it's, so less than I'll copy and paste this. Plus one inside there. Plus one. Output. So let's save it and subtract and save it to the this to the output variable. So let's copy and paste this over here. And now let's make an else statement for addition and equals to condition for addition and equals to. So else, I'll just copy and paste this quickly, and then change this to an addition. This should be it. Let's run it and see if it runs. From invalid syntax. Whoa, but invalid syntax. Whoa. Yes, and it's been successful. And that's it for this problem.